Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. We are continuing to defy the odds. Well, I say defy the odds. We're pretty much dominating everyone else still. It's pretty good. I figured, let's get ourselves a new building. It's about time. We've got nearly 12 million. I would like to build a road car factory or a theme park, because those bring in the very big bucks. But of course we can't do that yet. I was thinking about the test track, but we're going into the Asia Pacific series next year, and the engines will be stock. So as much as I would love to get the driver cornering improvement rate and the driver overtaking rate, sod it. We could go for a brakes facility, we could go for a wind tunnel. We do need both of those to help improve our parts, but we're gonna go build a helipad. Because I'm planning to pick up a high marketability racer next season. And then we basically should be able to get 100% marketability in general. Or at least 90%, and that is where the bar lies. As long as we get over 90%, we should be able to get ourselves a level 5 sponsor appeal. And then, I imagine we'll bring in big money, I don't know. We'll have to find out. I haven't looked at any of them yet, so that'll be interesting. I'm sure one of my favorites here has a decent marketability. You would fit the bill. You're a bit erratic, but aside from that, you're a pretty good driver, Sundin. Racing stock cars gets you extra marketability as well. I just hope you want to join us, because if not, then we are in trouble. I'm sure we'll find someone. It'll be fine. Staff looking good, car looking good, everything's looking good. We are about to start Milan, I just need to check a few things. Actually, Falco, you have a plus 45 to your marketability right now. My god. He starts off with 56, so we've boosted him over 100 right now. Though the modeling agency is about to run out, so is the new so is the new haircut. So that's going to be minus 25 soon. So we won't, I think we'll be at like 76. Which is still pretty good, but we're not going to be quite as close now. Unless he happens to get another trait. Either way, we're going to Milan. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be driving for Transarctic again. Getting us some more money. I think the contract will run out any moment now. We did get our money's worth out of it, I can tell you that, but all good things must come to an end, and sponsorships even more so. But we can sign a new one for more money. We'll just try to get the highest amount again, because, well, frankly, we still have like 3 races left in the European Racing Series, and we should be able to ace all 3 of those. Or at least get the objective, I don't mind if we don't win every race, I would love to. All I want is the extra money right now. Just because we need to save that for the Asia Pacific Super Cup and whatnot. So we're gonna get our good drivers out here as per usual. Weather's looking mighty cold, so we'll probably just stick to maybe a bit more of that. You do favor like turning a lot more now that there's a small chicane over there, I believe it is. I think it's called a chicane. I've heard other people refer to it as a chicane, so that's where my limited racing knowledge comes from. At least I'm open and honest about it, Yeah, you would like to have a bit more acceleration. Probably like right about there-ish. Right. Tell me things about the car. Preferably good things, like it's awesome and I love it. Because which team owner doesn't want to hear that you love the car you're driving in? Right, let's get this on the road. Quite literally. We'll go bring them in immediately. We need to tune those cars nicely to make all the differences right now. And then we should have a fairly high bank account going into next season. Because we're also going to get the top sponsorship level here. Or at least the top prize. So another 13.75 million. I could have gone through last year and used 1 million to start a vote on high merit payments. Might not have been the worst idea, but at the same time we're about to leave here now, so... maybe not a good idea to spend that much money on a place we're literally about to ditch. So I didn't do it. Now the downside is that going into the Asia Pacific Super Cup, the merit payments are going to be high. Therefore, a new team like us will not get a lot of money there. Which will suck. I think you'll understand that. But hopefully we'll be able to survive the financial woes. We're also not going to get as much sponsor money, of course, because hey, we're suddenly doing a lot worse. You know, we can't get those first place finishes anymore. At least not regularly. It would be quite a coup to pull off a first place victory immediately after like going up a level. It's not impossible. We might be able to pull it off if we get very good car development. And the engines are stock. So that does take a lot out of the equation. Engines make up a big part of the car's performance in my experience. It's how we managed to come through that quickly. How we managed to ace like Season 2 already. Alright, your handling needs to be a bit down, that's fine. You do prefer acceleration to be roughly over there, so that should be Falco tuned up. You want downforce to be roughly over here. Okay. We'll do that-ish. Then we could always... that's the thing. This is really annoying to tune, in my opinion. Yeah, that should be around there-ish. Leave that go for now. I also had someone ask in the comments recently about developing any illegal parts for the Asia Pacific Cup. And, well, I'm not going to. Because you get new parts if you go and promote or demote. If you promote, I believe your car becomes the 8th best. So you get put on an equivalent tier, but not like... you're... what's the word I'm looking for? You're competitive, okay? You have a shot at gaining somewhere around middle to high performance, depending on how good your buildings are and how much money you have to develop parts in the first season. But you're not like middle of the pack. You will be at the back once again, which will suck, sure. But at the same time, it also makes it so that you don't just dominate everything, which I do like. So basically the parts we have now will not be used after this season, which is exactly why I am not putting any effort into them anymore. It's just useless, really. Right, there we go, that should be you tuned up. I should have given you a bit more fuel perhaps, but okay, we'll just have them run knowledge now. That'll be lovely, we'll just leave it on like 3 times speed. No need to tweak anything anymore, just let them run, hopefully get a first lap. You know, we'll be able to get some good flying laps in at least. That's interesting enough. But yeah, promotion. So we'll get an 8th rated car. We might be able to get some good parts in. You know, epic rear wings. Anyone? Those might be fun. Aside from that, yeah, no real point in developing parts. I just did it so that we could stay on top for this season, and it did work out very well. Getting that engine dilemma plus 30 max performance also really came in useful. You know, all went well. Now we do need to have a look at the end of this season to see what kind of cars the people in the Asia Pacific Cup have, how good their chassis is. Because we need to be quite comparative to them. You know, the higher the tier you go, the more important the chassis becomes. In the European Racing Series, like, we got a very crappy chassis this season. And like last season, I spent a bit more on it, or I think roughly equivalent. Either way, we didn't pour a lot of money into it. And we don't really need to, you know. But once you get to the Asia Pacific Cup, in order to stay competitive, chassis-wise, you're going to have to pour a lot more money into it. We're also going to have the energy recovery system, of course. And that will also become an additional component for the chassis. So that too will have an impact there. I'm going to tell Falco to overtake, because frankly I'm tired of him not finishing first. It's that simple. We can tune a bit more with Gomez's car if we so desire. I will probably leave it, but you never know. There we go, Falco topping the timesheets there with half a second. Not bad. Not bad at all. But, in order to round off the topic which we were discussing, promotion and demotion. If you get demoted, so if we were to ever get thrown back to 8th, we would get, or rather to 10th, and then like demoted back to the European Racing Series. If that were to happen, our car would become 3rd best. You know, we're still a good car, we know how to drive, we know how to build a car, so we get a relatively good car, and we might be able to climb our way back up. Not that I'm ever planning to take a step backwards, though. Not one step back, comrades. We go forwards to the prize money. And nowhere else. Alright. You're very happy, best birthday ever. Congratulations, Emily. Hope to see you at the HQ soon. Just once, I'd like a race without any rain. Although, to be fair, we've had some dry races, so... We at least have a forecasting center! And isn't it lovely right now? It's a luxury, sure, but it is one hell of a lovely luxury to have. We're gonna bet that it dries up eventually. There was 40% chance of rain, if I remember correctly, so... Not too surprising. We'll probably... Oh, we've only got 9 laps of fuel now. But you would like your handling to be over there. How... That maybe... It probably is better. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave you at 9 laps of fuel, I reckon. So the weather is going to start dying down around 7. So what I'm thinking is we push Falco hard for 1 lap. Actually, yeah, let's do that. But we'll give him 9 laps of fuel as well. So he will go and try and pit around lap 8. Maybe earlier if the weather gets dry enough. But the way the water on track is looking, lap 7, lap 8 around here, you know, that's going to be where the point kicks in that softs are going to be better. And that's roughly the time I want to pit anyway, so we'll try to get that hooked up. We'll use Gomez as a, like, dipstick to see what normal fuel usage would be, so that we don't overburn on Falco accidentally. Falco, incidentally, getting stuck at the back of the pack there. Yikes. Gomez is in 12th right now. I'm going to tell him to push his tires, because I forgot to do that. And, well, these tires are very durable, so we will push them. Come on, Falco, you're literally driving the hardest and everything, and you're last. Meanwhile, Gomez is in position 12 right now. Oh, well, he'll catch up eventually. Speaking of Gomez, it's just a big old wolf pack here. That's why he got so far ahead. Falco is catching up, bless him. It's about time as well. Falco 17, Gomez 15. Coming into our second lap here. Or third lap now, beginning. Falco did manage to overtake, that is good. You're roughly at the point where I'd like you to... Yeah. Stop burning super hard now. We've burned off like 1 lap of fuel. It didn't help us tremendously, but it did sort of help us carry today, so that'll be fine. Yeah, not doing very well thus far. Nobody crashed yet though, so that's good. For them. Tire drag's really bad, that's alright. Lovely little overtake there by Falco. Looking better now. Just gotta hold on to it, that's the problem. We did not hold on to it. There's like 4 cars in a second in front of him there. I mean, we'll get it eventually, it's fine. We'll try to get the early pits. And the fast pits and everything. Looks like the rest of the race might remain dry, which would be nice. I've seen trickier races weather-wise. Oh, come on, Falco, come on. Gotta pass these people. There you go, 9 isn't bad. Gomez is currently in 19th. Not very good. Not very good at all. They're still only 11 seconds behind first and last. This is kind of a ridiculous race in that regard. The pack has not really spread out very far. Like, you can just see on the minimap how close everyone is. My lord. Gomez managing to fight his way back up a little bit. That's good. Falco is making headway. We're closing the gap on Chu a little bit. Yeah, wow. Oh, there we go. Nice overtake. Nice double overtake, in fact. Not once, but twice. And there goes the other racer. There goes Bogoratov. We've now overtaken the entire Octane team in like half a lap. Not bad. There goes Hong Liao. He had promise. It's a shame to see that he didn't get treated as well as he should have. Everyone's pitting now. And so are we, because we are out of fuel. I will take you on 7 laps here. That'll be fine. Go for a fast pit. Overtaking some people, because, you know, of course, we are going to burn high. Falco sets a fastest sector, obviously, because the car is empty of fuel, and we're pushing the engine. It makes complete sense. And there's the pit lane. And we are immediately in, okay. Gomez can push another lap, that's fine. And we are out right now. Gomez is solid in first. Falco, passing everyone in the pit lane, is coming out second now. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna have you pit on 7 laps of fuel as well. Go for a balanced pit, please. You are burning hard right now to try and make up a bit of difference on people. And the track is drying up right now, so that's good. We've got a 20-second gap. You need to shut up. Respectfully, of course. You know, you're my ace driver, but you do need to shut up. I'm going to tell you to drive normally now, so you don't burn all the fuel. Pitting, pitting, pitting. He is out of the pit. We do pass him. He's probably going to lose a few positions, but that was a really good pit there. Out in 5th. Not bad at all. Falco has a 4-second gap on Derden, who is in 2nd right now. Not bad. We should have this race in the bag now. That pit, though, just overtake everyone. It was quite lovely. You might want to burn the tires a little bit harder. It's 18 degrees right now. It is going to cool down a little bit, which will allow us to push the tires a little bit harder. We're now driving on softs. Therefore, we're not driving on intermediates anymore. And it's not wet anymore either. So we're going to be setting some fast lap records here. 1:20.580. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to try and keep Gomez in 5th. I would like for him to do well. I mean, we can overtake Chu, right? It's only Nick Chu. There we go. Falco once again going around showing that he's the best. Improving his previous best time. I mean, that should have counted as a new fastest lap. It just didn't show the pop-up, I guess, because he still kept the record. Gomez managing to overtake into 3rd, actually. The only person between us and Falco is Derden now. Not bad. In fact, that is pretty good. Yeah, the tires are cooling down right now. So we made the right choice tire-wise. All the people on mediums are now regretting it, probably. It is going to rain slightly. I do not believe that will be enough reason to switch to a new tire or anything like that. We're going to have to pit Falco on this lap, that's fine. Some people are already pitting. A lot of people, in fact, are already pitting. Huh. Fair enough. You do you. We did not push those tires very hard, did we? Just gonna rely on the game being like, yeah, this is enough to finish the race, trust me. For once, I will trust you, game. Falco's in, Falco's out. Gomez overtakes. That'll be lovely. You've got excess fuel to burn now. Did get faster sectors again, but they didn't count because went in a pit. And then it's like, oh yeah, you took absolutely forever. You were now terrible. We actually have a 32-second gap with Elsa Dot. Does that mean... I think we might be able to overtake and then get out fine. I don't know what happened to Darden. I think he collided with with Rogers, perhaps. I don't know. Either way, he is out. Goodbye, competition. You will probably be fine with that. So get in and do it. Falco, meanwhile, driving in second temporarily, but, you know, pit stop. There we go. 5 laps remaining. We've got a fair bit of fuel, actually. We need to overtake those fastest laps. People are breaking my record. That is not good. I want that back. Gomez is out in front of El Sadat. Only barely. Ooh, Darden setting a new fastest lap. That is annoying. But we are in first and second now. That's a pretty bloody good result, if you ask me. 4 laps remaining. Falco's just going to keep burning on high. That's going to be fine. Fastest sector 2. I like it. That means we might be able to break the record. And indeed we do, by a fair margin. 1:19.267. We immediately set about improving the other person's fastest sector 1 now. Falco's just showing off at this point, really. Yup. Improving his own record while he's at it. Oh, you, Falco. Oh, you. Right, there's the rain. Is this the point where I start building Noah's Ark again? Nah, we'll be fine. Just a little bit slippery. It's not going to get too wet. It's not going to matter for performance. We're nearly done with the race anyway. Falco about to start his final lap. Well, let's make it a good one, eh? Make it a good one. We're not going to break any speed records now because it's starting to rain a little bit, but that's fine, honestly. Number 19, Claudia Dreyfus. Mechanical issue or collision? We will never know. That's the race, though. And that one's for me, apparently. Thank you, Falco. I do appreciate that a whole lot. I really do. 25-second gap between Falco and Gomez. Gomez did good, though. He did really good. Running him that little bit longer did actually help, so that we were able to overtake everyone while they were in pit lane, and then getting out in 5th. That was really good. Just burn a bit higher, so that, you know, gain a bit of ground. Good stuff, though. Real good stuff. Just hit the hit the save button again real quick, just to make sure, you know. That was a really good result. I don't want the game to crash now, because that would really stink. It's actually crashed again recently, so my paranoia is still justified. But we got the fastest lap. We've got 1 and 2, not just 1 or 2. Boom. Well done, Gomez. Well done us. We gained like 10 points on Eastwood there. And you know, if we finish first and second, there is no way we're not going to get a first place result, which will make the chairman happy, the sponsor appeal will go up again slightly, and everyone's going to be a very happy camper. Indeed. Yes, you are allowed to load game, please do. Personality trait, podium, and race winner, there we go. Very good. Plus 11% happiness on the chairman. I like it. Yeah, people are going to be happy. Personality traits, morale. 169k extra money. I do approve. We're becoming very wealthy, in fact. There's a game going with another autosave. I do appreciate those. They have saved me a fair bit of progress during this series already. Cars, they're fine. Interview! Your 2 drivers were fighting away at the front there. Any thoughts about giving team orders? Dude, I came in first and second. Makes for better TV when they're racing. Thanks, Derp. Sure thing. Guys are happy about the podium finishes. I like it. Hard fought win? Not really. It was quite easy, actually. We still have one deal with Transarctic. We will be able to get 1.4 million extra, which will give us a total of 8.6 million from them alone this season. Ka-ching! You know? That's why I stayed in the European Racing Series. Cha-ching. I'm not going to build any other facilities. I would love to have some, don't get me wrong. I would love to get better brakes and things like that. But right now, I feel the money is best spent saving for the chassis. William Shannon. Good feedback. You're a pay driver. You're a pretty good pay driver. With a bit of marketability. Not the worst person in the world either. You were driving for GT Challenger, so entry-level GT. Not bad. Focus is terrible though, so you'll be crashing often. But you do pay, and pay drivers aren't bad, you know. They're in short supply after all. Are you done scouting people? Konstantin Ivanov? So you're a narcissist, but dull interviewee, and absolutely terrible. That's your peak performance, really? Dude, you're getting paid way too much. Scouting. Yeah, we're just, like we checked last episode, we're out of people to scout. We see everything. We can see Zoe Sharp running away with everything, look at that. Freaking 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. 5 stats are maxed. 3 more will be maxed at some point. And then smoothness is the one maybe. You get paid $1 million per race. Good God. And you've got super high marketability as well. You're basically the cream of the crop. Jesus. Yeah, I get it. Factory people are idle. Target update. Black Sea race. Okay, that's all good. Pre-race gossip. Front wing development back for 2019. I don't care about that. You know, we're gonna make this a double trouble. Yeah, we're gonna try doing 2 races at once. Just to get the series through a bit faster. 26 laps, 40% chance of rain. Firebird have the best gearbox. Soft and medium. 26 laps, okay, let's do this. I'll try to be a bit faster about this, for once. But I do want to have 2 races in the same episode for once. Just to get things flowing a little bit better, you know? We've got 12 races per season right now. Every season they kept voting in another race, which, you know, allows me to get more sponsorship money, sure. But it also makes the series on YouTube a lot longer. And I do eventually want to play other things. You know, that's the thing. Not that I'm not enjoying my time here. In fact, I am very much enjoying my time here. You'll want a bit more stiffer suspension, perhaps. We'll leave the acceleration as it is. Just go on intermediates. As for you, roughly the same setup. There you go. Get me knowledge. We'll try to do this quickly. You know it's not going to be that quickly, but you never know. Right, let's get out. Let's do ourselves proud. Get them to pits immediately again. Track's now soaked, so we're not going to get as much intermediate knowledge, probably. I mean, it depends. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit more. So we'll probably have a little bit performance drop-off on the wets. On the intermediates, rather. Or maybe not. It does seem to be going quite equal so far, which I approve of. Let's see, would you like more downforce? Would you like more suspension stiffness? I don't know. You do like the speed balance, somewhat. We'll see if that helps. Radical changes, get it through quickly. You do like the downforce, I approve. We'll see how you like this. Acceleration is poor. Let's do a bit more then. Right, let's keep going. Quickly. I need to know. And then we need to go. I'm actually kind of tempted to run the intermediate knowledge on Gomez. Because, you know, Black Sea, it rains a lot here. Like a lot. It's quite insane. Crimea, yeah, it happens. I forgot. Okay. That's fine. No big deal. It does mean we'll get a bit more knowledge. Not that I'm worried about the knowledge or anything. I am a bit surprised that all the AI seem to be driving on wets. Like, sure, there was a little bit here. I wish you could just click that and pin it so that I can point on it. Ah. Speed balance is right on the money. Well, that's good. Your car went up a whole lot. That's good. 95 is something I can work with. Either your speed balance is going to be there or not. We'll mess with the tire camber now a little bit. Try and get to those sweet spots. We're still going to be driving intermediates. It's going to be wet the entire practice session, for crying out loud. That's bad. You like everything as well. I am happy with that. Yeah, you had good over there, so that's nice. Handling. You would like that. And you would like that. That'll probably be it. But we don't know yet. We'll find out. Yeah, it's probably going to be enough. Let's be honest, it's probably going to be enough. And then we'll drive everyone off the track because we are amazing. And we'll be driving the right tire type at the same time. You know, that also tends to help results a lot. Good God. This is one of the wettest races I've seen so far. Or at least wettest practice session. We're gonna throw it a little bit further, even though I've got a gut feeling that it's probably in between there. We'll push it a bit more. You do like handling to be back here, so we'll do that. Now we'll mess with your tire camber a bit more. There we go. That should be acceleration. I really think that should be acceleration. I might just run them a little bit now. Just to see what would happen. You're coming in now. Good, you've got 2 out of 3. If that's a 98 or more, you're gonna keep driving, buddy. Have fun. Right, that's one tweaker down. We can just focus on Falco now. And get his car optimized. It's gonna get very wet soon, so I would like to get them out before that happens. Preferably. You know what, I'll let him do a run first, it's fine. Give me one flying lap and then we'll bring you in for eventual tuning. If we have the time left. I doubt it, but you never know. I do realize that I've accidentally left him on the burn super hard. I don't actually mind. It's just gonna mean that it's gonna be that much easier for us to get the best time. Like, come on, we're a second faster right now than first. It's almost a whole second better, that's good. But yeah, just keep driving. This race is going to be done any second, or rather this practice session. And now it's too wet. You can tell by the 2-second, like, penalty. That's fine, practice is over now. But they're not going to eat my time. It's alright. Yeah, you did not improve your time there. You had a worse time by like 9 seconds there. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Gomez came in 10 seconds behind his best time. Good God. But there we go. That's that. Once again saving because paranoia and crashing don't go well together. That half a second pause, I swear to God. And of course it is completely dry. Haha. Why would it not be, right? Why would it not be? We'll grab the intermediates anyway. Should we though? Yeah, might as well. And it doesn't make a difference for Falco. Ooh. Okay, now that we've gained a bit of knowledge about the car, by messing them up completely, you would like a bit less downforce, that's good. We never managed to figure out any of your good spots here. That was great. That was great. So it has to be in between there then. Right? Is that logical to assume? I think it is. Downforce will probably be like right there. I don't know about acceleration. I actually think it might be right there. So we'll just leave that as is. 11 laps. We'll go for mediums. The temperature is rather high for around here. But we'll go for mediums just to be able to... Should we do it? Nah, 2 pits would be better. So let's get you to 9 laps of fuel. Or do we make that 8? I think we do a 9, 9, 8 strat on Falco. I think that'll be good. And then I'm actually curious. I want to have... Sure, we'll mix it up. We'll mix it up a little bit. Gomez. Mediums. Full tank of fuel. I would like to see how well you do. Yeah, so Falco's going to be more aggressive. As he always is. We'll pit him around lap 8. Or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. We do actually need all the fuel, so perhaps load him up with a bit more fuel then if we do decide to push him harder. And we'll pit him on lap 9, and then lap 18, lap 26. You know, if all goes well. Honestly, the whole practice for this has thrown me off a little bit. It's like, yeah, it's raining the entire day, and then it's drier than hell the next day. Sam apparently ate someone's dust, fair enough. I don't know who the person is you're referring to, but they ate dust, suckers. Falco doing very well, immediately pushing up into position 10 right there. Able to scoot by into 9 there. Although not really having a good grasp on it. Able to get the fastest lap immediately. Overtaking once again. Already in position 8 here. What the hell's happening? I like it, don't get me wrong. Like, that was very good. We're fighting through the pack immediately. In 6th right now, my god. I would say to go down to high. We're now in 5th already. I like this. No! What? Dude! He crashed! What? What the hell? Why do you do this to me, game? Everything was going so well! Ah, that sucks. We didn't finish last. I think I'm gonna have to look that back in slow motion because I have no idea what happened there. Oh my god. That is just... Dude. He's smoking and everything. I think Bogoratov crashed and then crashed into Falco. I have no idea. Either way, that is our top driver gone. Everything's up to Gomez right now to win the lap for us. Or the race, rather. Dude. Falco, what happened, man? I hope that's not going to injure him or anything. That would really suck. Man. I didn't make use of the safety car, mostly because I don't believe in the safety car. I usually just literally hang back with my hand, just, you know, relaxing. You know, hands behind the head. I put my legs on the table if I had space for that, but I don't. Man. Didn't see that coming, actually. Pressure is all on Gomez right now. He needs to win. revert his strategy. Not yet, though. Not yet. Obviously not yet. We still need to conserve the tires a little bit. Safety car's about to head in, though. Now we need to push. Come on, Gomez. Avenge us. I need that sponsor objective. Make me a wealthy man. Avenge your fallen comrade. And pray that he did not get injured. Come on, Gomez, you've got this. You've got so much fuel left in the tank, you can literally just burn hard for the rest of the race. In that regard, the safety car did kind of help you there. Alright, in 10th right now. Let's hope the same thing doesn't happen. If both of my drivers crash, I swear to God. Tables are flipped. Speaking of flipping tables, we are flipping through the timetable there, now in 7th. That's more like it. I'm gonna have you drive normal now. We'll still go for a bit of endurance, so that we can relax and go for softs next. But getting that bit of extra lead by slipping into 7th, you know, we're not doing as well anymore. Just maybe push instead of attack. You know, we do need to save those tires a little bit. They have a very low cliff percentage though, so we can't afford to push them a little bit more. But still, I don't want another crash to happen. Understandably, we've already lost one guy. Our best dude, Falco. So Gomez is now falling back to 11. Getting overtaken again by a lot of people. People will have to go for a pit stop now though. At least some of them. And we still have 2 laps of fuel to go. I want to say to burn on high. It's going to allow us to catch up a little bit of time. People in front of us will have to pit soon. Then I think we'll probably switch over to the softs. Get ourselves a little bit of extra speed, which we will need. It is not looking like it's going to rain at all, so we wasted a perk on the intermediates, sadly. Alright, push overtake now. We need to catch up to Leclerc and Krantz and, you know, the other jerks in front. Falco would have been here. We would be doing a lot better right now, but he's not here. And that's the reality we live in. Okay, go in. Get me 8 laps of fuel? Yeah, 8 laps of fuel. That'll be fine. Balanced pit. Poor Falco, man. No mistakes, good. We are out in 4th, getting overtaken. 7, 8, oh god, come on! Really? Are we back that far now? We're back in 15th? Man. I need that sponsor objective, though. I really do. I am owed that money. Especially now that Falco is crashed and might be getting injured. Try to push the tires a little bit. I do need to gain position in this race. Really quickly as well. You still have a good car, Gomez, come on. It might not be the best, but you will have to do with it. Come on. You can overtake Gerhard. Yeah, there you go, nice. In 12th, we've got 10 positions to go until we can get money. All I need is for you to become 2nd somehow. That is all. That is literally all. Leclerc is driving very far in front. We've got a 22-second gap on 1st. But we are able to overtake for position 10 here. We've got 8 places to go. God. If Falco was here, we'd already be driving in 1st. I'm fairly certain of that. His beginning was so strong. And then everything just died off when he crashed. Leclerc and Krantz... Well, Leclerc is opening a gap on us. Krantz not so much. I could try to push a bit harder and then get an earlier pit. I don't know when Leclerc is going to have to pit. That's the thing. Leclerc's probably running a bit more endurance, actually, with the mediums. Oh well. I'm actually half tempted to have you burn hard now. and then send you in for mediums again. We are able to overtake for 9, so that's 8th right now. Getting into 6th right there. So we've got 4 positions left. We still have a 22-second gap, which is not very good. 5 will have to pit now. That's okay, that's Sarah Thomas. We're going to have to pit next lap now, okay. That's fine. Just push hard. Don't push the tires, though. You're about to reach a cliff performance of 15% there. We are behind 4. We are quite close behind 4 now. Yeah, 1st and 2nd are pitting right now. We've got enough fuel to finish the lap now. I am not going to push a fast pit with 31% risk. No thank you. 1st is now leaving the pit. That sucks. No mistakes. Good. Push things. We're in 8th. Getting overtaken by some people, but they will have to pit again. Getting an early pit out of the way, probably not a bad idea. Elsa Dott's currently in 2nd. We can maybe catch him. Or rather, he's going to have to pit again right now, so we will be able to gain a lot of time on him. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. This is going to be a terrible race. We're now back in 8th. 33-second gap. We are not closing the gap, sadly. We are not closing the gap at all. Leclerc has been eating wonder carrots or something. We've got 6 laps of racing remaining. We've got 6.8 laps of fuel. We should be able to burn high for the entire race without too much issues, or too many issues. And there's a giant pack here. Oh, McClellan actually all the way back in 18. If we can overtake this giant pack, we should be able to get into 4th or something like that. Actually, I think maybe 3rd. Yeah, 3rd is all the way like in the front there. Alright, Gomez, make it happen. I need you to get past here right now. Come on. Come on, you're given the golden opportunity here. There you go. That's 1. There's number 18, who will have to let us pass at some point with the blue flag. Come on, buddy. There we go, number 5. Still a 42-second gap with 1st. I have no idea what Leclerc's running, but I bet it's illegal. Or, you know, they just have better gearboxes and everything. But still, must be illegal, right? I'm gonna be so annoyed. We're not gonna get that sponsorship objective. That crash really screwed us in so many ways. We're now in 4th. The only person in front of us is Luigi Marchetta. Luigi is driving rather far ahead of us for some reason. We might be able to gain a little bit of time with him. We can't really burn the fuel very much higher anymore, although we'll try high. God damn. We just lost 1.4 million because Falco randomly decided to crash. Watch him get injured as well. Ugh. We can overtake Marchetta, but Krantz and Leclerc are just gone. This was disgustingly terrible. Thanks, RNGesus. You just lost me 1.4 million that I desperately needed. God. And it's not like we did anything wrong. It's not like we did anything wrong. It's just random chance. The crashes are pre-generated at the start of the race. Oh, can we overtake? Ah, we ran out of fuel. God damn it. I'm bitter. I'm very bitter. All the salt right now. Bloody hell. Piss off, Leclerc, you cheating scum. Just finish the race already. Quit the grandstanding, please. Thank you. No illegal parts. You can check all you want, but I'm following the rules. Inez Santa Ana. Illegal part. Bogoratov, no penalty or anything. I'm pretty sure she caused the crash. Falco's still in front, though. We are also still in front. We only lost 6 positions somehow. But this really bloody freaking sucks. This sucks so hard. Watch it be an injury. Watch it be an injury. Come on. You can load the game now. Dude, we lost 7% marketability. Oh no, wait, just the trade ran out. Never mind. I put my hands up in the air, that was my bad. We did finish 7th, however. Because of that crash, which really bloody sucks. Thankfully, Falco isn't injured, which is pretty much the best we can ask for. But there goes all the money we were saving with those races. God damn. God damn indeed. That was rough. 89%. Yeah, I wonder why. Where does the fault lie? Must have been an issue with the car setup. That will get us relationship down. This will maybe get our marketability down. We'll, you know, I don't want to piss him off. Strategic error. Yeah, minus 10% on the chairman. That's fine. We can survive that. A dramatic race in the Black Sea? Yeah, no freaking kidding. Good lord. Sponsors. Yeah, we don't have the appeal yet, so it's fine. We don't need to worry about it. Yeah, Falco lost his appeal a little. Team marketability down to 99. We'll be able to get that back. It's fine. Car repairs complete. You, Northern Harbor. I kind of like you. Oh, we have you as well. Oh, interesting. Wait. Shield. Huh. We're gonna have giant holo carriers sponsoring our racing team here. You are not bad. Although 3 million with a 700 up front. Not the best. Oh! Look at that! Oh, that is sweet. Sweet baby Jesus is happy with that one. Access Sport will pay me 1.7 million for 4 races. That's gonna be 6.8 million. You know, not taking into account we can only do 2 of those, so that's gonna be 3.4 million for finishing first twice, if we can do it. Politics vote. I'm gonna use my civic voting power to hang back and let you losers sort it out yourselves. Rejected, fair enough. Thanks for the 8 voting power, suckers. Thank you. I like being able to influence everything in my favor when I need to. Did you change anything? Yes, you did. Oh, points for the top 8. Okay, then. What are your current rules on that? Points for the top 6. So that is actually in our favor, because we are not going to be able to reach top 8 a lot, but top 6 would be even harder. So ERS will be fun, and points for top 8 will make it slightly easier for us to not lose horribly. Okay, okay. I like this. You guys improve the... yeah, you guys fix the car, that's good. That was bad luck, that could have happened to anyone. Sadly, it happened to Falco for once. Really sucks. Really sucks, you know. God, I needed that money. I also need Falco to not get physically injured or anything. You know, I care about his health and safety. Okay, Belmina, not bad. You do pay a lot up front. Let's see. You pay... I think you pay 340k per race. For 12 races. Whereas you pay 3.7 for 10 races. That is slightly more profitable because it allows us to get a new sponsor faster. Sure, the other guy is more raw money, but not quite as not upfront, you know. I can talk. I can word. Access Sport, I think that's the best. Because we can get like 2 more races out of this. That is either going to be like 3.2 million for this, roughly. Or 2 million. Or 3.4 million. Actually, I'm gonna have to grab a calculator for this one. So we'll figure that out before the next episode then. Or rather, I'll just do that in between, because I can do that. Wakane Omura. A pay driver. Yeah, I'll sort out the sponsor before the next race. We'll be ending this episode here, though. Let me know down below what you thought about this double trouble race. You know, 2 races for once. I quite like it. Built a helipad. Cool. So now we got ourselves a helipad, I guess. Oh, it's not done yet, really? Lame. Better. But yeah, let me know how you enjoyed the information. God. Jesus Christ, is this the second time? I believe this is the second time Quartz is trying to sneak stuff out. Pay me, sucker. Because I do need money. Yeah, you love a test track, that's fine. So, like I've been trying to end the episode, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. I'm really interested to hear what you have to say about Falco crashing and 2 races in 1 episode. Don't expect it to happen often, but I did want to squeeze it in once, just because Milan was very short. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you all next time. But until then, have a good one, folks.